What's up YouTube? Today I'm going to show you guys how to do this effect. This effect is known as a stop motion / comic book effect, and I'll show you how to do it today in Davinci Resolve. What you'll need for this effect is the footage of your subject that you want to apply the paper edge effect to, along with a paper overlay texture. The effects we'll be using today will be the masking tools, paper edge, and stop motion tools in Davinci Resolve Fusion. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go over some camera settings here. So when you're going to record the stop motion effect, the main thing that you're going to want to do is set your shutter speed to a higher shutter speed. You don't actually want to follow the 180-degree rule. For example, I'm recording here at 24 FPS. Generally, if I'm recording at 24 FPS, in order to achieve a realistic motion blur, I would set my shutter speed to around 1/50th of a second. But since we're doing stop motion, I actually want to reduce the amount of motion blur because that can affect with the effect. The second thing that you'll want to do is you'll want to record the action. Make sure you get several takes of the action that you want to record in different angles while you're recording, and try to make sure that there is a clear separation between your subject and the background. So now we're up to the editing part. Import the footage that you want into Davinci Resolve and open it in the Fusion tab. Our first step is to mask out the subject. If you have Davinci Resolve Studio, you can simply use the magic mask. Within Fusion, press Shift Space and type in Magic Mask, and then attach it to your media node. In the Inspector tab, set your Magic Mask to Better, and then draw an outline around your subject. Once you've done this, you'll want to track your footage. Depending on how well of a separation there is between your subject and the background, you may want to refine your mask. If you don't have the studio version of Davinci Resolve, you can still use a Polygon mask along with a planar tracker to achieve the same masking effect. It'll just take a little bit more time. Press Shift Space and type in Polygon mask and add it to your node tree. Press Shift Space again and add a planar tracker and add it to your node tree. Connect the planar tracker to your media footage. In your planar tracker, select a keyframe that you want to track from. Go to that keyframe and cut out a part of your subject that you want to track. Depending on your subject, you may need to change the tracking mode, with perspective being the most complex form. Generally, translation and rotation is enough. After this, track your footage backwards and forwards from the keyframe. After Davinci Resolve has finished tracking your subject, create a planar transform. Delete the planar tracker node and connect the planar transform node to your media node. Then, connect the polygon node to the planar transform. In your polygon node, you'll want to create a mask for your subject. Draw an outline around your subject. It doesn't have to be a perfect mask, as we're going to use the paper edge to cover up any rough spots, but try to get it as close as you can. Once you've cut out your subject, you'll need to review how your mask tracks throughout the footage and change it accordingly. If you're enjoying the video so far, please leave a like and comment down below any other effects you'd like to see. Once you've done this, you'll want to apply the paper edge. In the Fusion tab, under the Effects ribbon, go to Templates and type Paper Edge. Drag this into your Fusion tree and connect it to your media node, along with the mask. Here, you can adjust the border width, contrast, roughness, and color. Change it to your liking. Next, you'll want to apply the stop motion effect. The stop motion effect simply skips frames from your video. In the Fusion tab, under the Effects ribbon, go to Tools and type in Stop Motion. Drag this in to your Fusion node tree. From here, you can adjust how many frames the stop motion effect skips. And finally, we want to add a paper texture overlay to really sell the effect. Download any paper texture overlay and add it as a media node in your Fusion tree. Merge it with your subject using a merge node. You can press Shift Space and type in Merge and connect the two together. Make sure that the texture overlay is the foreground and that your subject is the background. You can tell by the green and yellow arrows. The green arrow represents the foreground node, whereas the yellow arrow represents the background node. Select your merge node and under the inspector, change the blend mode. Change it to screen. And there we have it. This is how to apply the paper edge / stop motion effect in Davinci Resolve. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more videos about video editing and content creation in general, make sure to subscribe. I'm Varen, thanks for watching, God bless.